How's it going, buddy? How you doing? I'm not doing so good. I mean, look, I'm happy, I'm healthy as a big old fat man can be, but the world is driving me nuts. I think all of you are crazy, and none of this makes any sense. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Netflix. Of all fucking things. Look, man, I remember when Netflix first showed up. Not the send away for discs. I never did that. But when it was like, we have a streaming service, we were so excited, me and all my friends. We're like, oh my God, I can just watch movies whenever I want. There's new TV shows. It's like all this crazy stuff. They got every season of The Office. We all loved Netflix. What we didn't realize was about a decade later, the future of the fucking world would hinge on this stupid streaming platform that now the world's most prominent billionaires and politicians are arguing about. And why are they arguing about it? Because it's too fucking gay, apparently. Which I get, look. Man, we got like real fucking problems in this country. A guy got shot. I don't know if you heard about this guy, Charlie Kirk. Shot in the neck. That's an actual problem you gotta deal with. And it's so funny. As you guys might know, I'm not a right-wing guy. I'm like center-left, okay? And the right-wing guys, after their guy gets shot in the neck, which is terrible, they all go, we're going to change the fucking world. And I go, oh, wow, okay. Well, hey, maybe these guys are going to, like, start doing some stuff that, you know, Republicans should care about. You know, we need more housing. We got to free up housing. If you think you can, you know, save the housing market by getting rid of all the illegals, God bless your hearts. You know, more jobs for people, the economy, whatever else, sure. And then I look online and they're fucking arguing about what's on Netflix. And I go, well, I mean, I know this pisses you off. It pisses me off, but like, is this really what our politicians and our world leaders need to be arguing about? Is if there's too many gay cartoons on Netflix? Anyway, here's the deal. Have you guys even heard of this gay cartoon? What is the name of this gay cartoon? Dead End Paranormal Park. Okay. This is a show that, let's be clear, if anybody in my audience is watching this, why are you watching my videos? Because this is not my kind of thing. It's about Barney Gutman, a gay transgender teen boy who finds a new job as a security guard. His grandmother does not accept that he's trans. His grandmother is abusing him. He meets a 17-year-old autistic Pakistani American girl. Okay. He has panic attacks. Again, a 17-year-old gay transgender Jewish American hanging out with a 17-year-old bisexual autistic Pakistani American. Fantastic. Also meets a Logan Nguyen, a gay Vietnamese American who develops feelings for Barney. Oh, fantastic. So he has a little love plot line. Here's why, how do I put this? I understand. Now, I'm not a parent myself, but I understand if I had kids and there's a bunch of cartoons out there that, frankly, are preaching some stuff that it's not science. I consider it a religion. You know, the idea that you can be whatever gender you want. You can be, I think of it as a religious belief. And in the same way, I would not want my kids watching, you know, a show about how Allah is the one true God, or, you know, Mormonism or whatever. I'm not saying I don't like Mormons, but I'm saying if I had kids, I would want them to watch stuff that, you know, is not putting beliefs in their head. And one of these beliefs is, again, the idea that this big fat boy was a girl, but then became a boy. I don't fucking know. Okay, so I get it. I get if you're a parent, you go, I don't want my kids watching that. I also understand criticizing Hollywood, as we do, as we go. Guys, look, you can make gay kid cartoons, but you don't got to make a million gay kid cartoons. You can make some regular cartoons, and you also don't have to take the regular cartoons and start putting gay stuff in them. And people right now are sharing, you know, clips of, there's a transgender Transformer now, talking Optimus Prime. Disney had a show. Which actually, I gotta say, Pixar canceled their trans character. And, you know, a lot of people were really upset about it. I said, again, these are beliefs that a lot of Americans do not share. And I don't think you can just be like, just put them in a cartoon and it's fine. So they actually got rid of the character's still in the show, but they are never referenced as transgender. There was a moon. Look, there's a million of these fucking things. Why am I even getting off topic here? This is not the point. The point is, yes, I don't know if I want to call it progress, but Hollywood has heard us. They said, okay, you guys don't want trans stuff and everything. You don't want gay stuff and everything. Fine. We're going to start rolling it back. But then today I got to see all these guys going, the most important thing we can do right now, the future of the world hinges on us canceling our Netflix accounts. And I got to say, if you don't like what Netflix is doing, cancel your account. Sure. But of all the things for a big consumer movement, I think there's way bigger problems in the world than the fact that Netflix has some gay cartoons, especially, as we're going to find out, this is a show that's been over for 2 years. The show is not airing anymore. Paranormal Park got canceled, but I'm pretty sure it was canceled. I'm pretty sure the market already spoke on this. The market said, hey, this cartoon about a fucking trans kid is weird, and I don't want to watch it, and I don't want my kids to watch it. You know, again, and I'm sure there's gay kids who like it, and I'm sure there's an audience for that. Put it on fucking YouTube, make it an independent series. Again, I'm all about creative freedom, but, you know, you need to make something profitable. You need to make, and if you're going to make a kid-friendly cartoon, and I believe this was aimed at kids, people do not want this kind of, again, what I would consider almost religious messaging. It's not scientific. It's just based on feelings and whatever else. Okay. Now, I tried to figure out how this started, because I can never figure out how, because these things just spiral out of control and they never make any sense. Here's what I think happened. So Libs of TikTok, big account on Twitter, tells you what all the liberals are up to. They found a tweet from this Hamish Steele. I believe, is this a transgender individual? Was this formerly a lady? If so, actually kind of killing it. Kind of did a good, if this is a lady to a man, hey, that's pretty good. Good work. Sometimes it works. Okay. Hamish Steele, creator of a kid show on Netflix, teaches kids they can be transgender. Again, I can understand why parents are upset about that. And I can understand canceling your Netflix before of it. They're also more mad, though, because, again, we're talking about this Charlie Kirk thing. After Charlie was assassinated, he called Charlie a Nazi and had a meltdown because people were mourning him. Netflix is silent. Their silence is deafening. Well, I think the reason they're silent is, again, the show was canceled 2 fucking years ago. Excuse me. Do you understand how many people have made a fucking Netflix show? Bajillions of them. There's so much shit on Netflix. And they're made by people of all different politics, all different genders, whatever the hell. And I don't think it's Netflix's job every time somebody who made a show for them that got canceled 2 years. If it was an ongoing show, like a popular show, if it was like the guys making Stranger Things, I'd get it. Hey, Netflix, the guys making Stranger Things are out here saying everyone should cut their dick off. Okay, maybe Netflix needs to respond then. But they're not going to go, oh, hey, this person who made a fucking shitty cartoon for us that got canceled 2 years ago said something shitty on Twitter. Yeah, we're not going to comment on that. It would probably actually be worse for us if we commented on it, I assume. But then again, maybe they should have commented on it, because maybe they could have stopped all this. Now, I was trying to find the actual comment. Here it is. Okay, this is from Keir Starmer, a politician. Where is Keir Starmer based, real quick? Keir Starmer. Why do I feel like this is a foreign individual? British politician and lawyer, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Well, that goes to show you how stupid I am. I don't even know who the fucking Prime Minister is anymore. Prime Minister said on this, let's see, my thoughts are with the loved ones of Charlie Kirk, the heartbroken young family. Kind of your basic, you know, I can't believe this happened. Terrible loss. Again, kind of a right-leaning figure. So, obviously, sympathetic. We must be free to debate openly and freely without fear. There can be no justification for political violence. For some reason, Hamish Steele, and this is over on Blue Sky. I don't know why this guy's even posting on Blue Sky, which is for freaks and weirdos. Hamish Steele comes in and goes, why the fuck are you even commenting on this, dickhead? You sympathy, you forgot an R, for any of the families being slaughtered by your weapons, but a... Wait, what? But a random N guy gets shot and it's a public statement. Is it supposed to be you don't show? There's a lot of words missing here. You're such a fucking evil shit. Okay. So in a normal world, we'd all go, okay, this person who lost their cartoon show 2 years ago is still being a hyper left psychopath weirdo. Sure. And then maybe fucking, Libs of TikTok goes, can you believe, tries to get their clicks. Goes, can you believe Netflix supports these people? Even, you know, burying the fact that this person does not have an ongoing Netflix show. So what happens from there? So for some reason, Elon Musk gets fucking involved. And that's where this really goes off the rails, man. So Elon Musk goes, this is not okay. Posting on a clip about this pro-trans show. Hamish, of course, goes, this is going to be a very odd day. Yeah, I gotta say, gotta be pretty weird when the richest man on earth, or however, top 10, is tweeting about your canceled cartoon and how you're a piece of shit. Elon Musk then saying, cancel Netflix for the health of your kids, protect your kids, cancel Netflix. So this has become the most important thing. If you check out Elon Musk's account, if you check out all the prominent conservative accounts over on Twitter, it's all everybody. They're going, we gotta cancel Netflix. We gotta cancel Netflix. Elon Musk. This goes way beyond canceling Netflix. This is you fighting back and taking a stand. This is saying, this is what happens when you come after my kids. This is what happens when you force this insanity on us. Guys, I hate to tell you this. The show's canceled already. You already got what you want. Now, look, there is other stuff on there that they're upset about. I get it. And here is the clip that they've been discussing, that Elon Musk was discussing. Netflix doubling down on pushing woke and trans ideology. Parents should think twice before letting their kids watch. Even Elon Musk has had enough. Let's see the clip that's got everybody fired up here.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without...
All right, it's a gay cartoon for gay kids. And I know right now somebody's frantically typing the comments. There are no gay kids. Okay, look. There's weird artsy-fartsy kids who probably like this. Probably shouldn't be mainstream, Netflix entertainment. Should be on some fucking YouTube channel somewhere. But again, that's why it got canceled. Nobody was watching it. I'm not drastically offended by this. I would be offended by this if it's going, and hey, everybody's got to be trans, and every 12-year-old's got to watch this show. This clearly seems aimed at a slightly older audience. I understand why you don't want your kids watching this. I understand canceling your Netflix to get away from it. What I don't understand is, again, the richest man on earth going, we got to stop this fucking shit. We got to all cancel the Netflix. We got to send a message. I just think that the message was already sent when the show got canceled, when Disney took the trans character out of the Pixar thing, when they canceled the Moon Knight show. Like, we're already on our way. I don't know if you need to cancel the Netflix, but you can. Here's more shows there. I mean, do I really need to go through all this? Yes. Look, there was a period of time where Hollywood went insane and put trans characters in everything. They just went nuts. They said, we need a trans character and everything. But these are all old shows, man. This is not like a new thing. I think they've heard the message. Now, if you want to cancel your Netflix to try and make the message a little more clear, okay. Here you got, and this is then it starts reaching though. Okay, stuff like this where they're saying this is gonna make you
for Right Ball 101. Welcome to York.
This is gonna make your kid gay, basically, if one of the kids is in a dress. I don't know, man. It's funny. So here's where it gets stupid though. Okay. Here's where it's dumb. Now, we have seen the right successfully boycott companies before. Kind of. Real quick, I want to check Anheuser-Busch stock. They did kind of destroy Bud Light as a brand. Bud Light is a dead brand. And if you kind of look at the 5-year... the stock at its lowest got down to 45. Height is 75. It's kind of bounced back pretty solidly, guys. Now, the whole market's up. The Bud Light boycott, you did kind of destroy Bud Light as brand, but I don't know. They've pivoted. Now they've got what's Shane Gillis doing Bud Light ads. It doesn't have the kind of staying power. But here's where it's stupid. It is, I go, look, maybe you guys can keep this boycott up. Maybe you can really get everybody to cancel their subscriptions. But you guys got to stop with these one-day celebrations. This is the craziest thing, is they all go, guys, they lost 2%. Do you know how many billions of dollars that is, a 2% drop? Do you understand? Look at this. Stop grooming kids. You've lost billions. Here, watch. Netflix stock. They're all tweeting about it and they're going, "We did this, guys. We did this." 2.3. That's 15 billion. 15 billion after mass cancellations. Oh my God. Netflix slides 28 points. 2% down. I don't know why this guy's saying it's down 21%. That's completely incorrect. 2.3. After Elon Musk informed his followers that he deleted his Netflix subscription, their stock has dropped dramatically. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is actually pretty funny. Here's Eon Miles Chiang talking about, this is from 2022, going, "Oh, look, see Netflix, go woke, go broke." This was back when they were $200 a share. Now Netflix stock is at $1,200 a share. And we've seen so many of these things. I gotta tell, look, I like my conservative friends, but you guys gotta stop with this go woke, go broke Netflix. Let's see. They have a million videos that they, look, Netflix loses 500,000 subscribers, get woke, go broke. That's from 4 years ago. Netflix stock takes 37% from 3 years ago. Got woke, they went broke. They got woke and they went broke 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Oh, they went so woke and how broke they got. Guys, let's look at the 5-year chart. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. From $195 a share, we're now at $1,200 a share. Right here, about 3 years ago, at like $300 a share. This is when I was told, this little dip here was when we were told they went woke and now they're going to be broke. At $300 a share, we're now at $1,200 a share. We look at the 1-day chart. Oh my God, 2% down. I can't believe it. 5-day chart. Wow, still 2% down across 5 days. They're really getting hammered. 1 month, 3%. Oof. It's not looking good for Netflix. 6 months. Ah, shit, they're up 25% across 6 months. That's pretty good. What about just this calendar year? Oh, they're up 32%. Oh. How about 1 year? 64. Okay. Guys, you can't celebrate day one with the boycott. If you want to boycott Netflix, and again, I got no problem with it. If you really think there's too much gay stuff, they're making it, pointing it at kids, whatever you want to believe, sure. I agree with you on some level. Some of the stuff that I've seen in some of these kids' shows, I go, why the fuck is that in a kid's show? This is nuts. I, however, am a little more optimistic where I go, it seems like they're stopping that. I think they've gotten the message. But if you don't think they've gotten the message yet, you want to cancel your Netflix, you got to save the kids. Okay. I will say again, if you look at all the clips everybody's posting, shows canceled, old shows, old clips, it's nothing new. That's why this boycott is so weird. It's not based on like some new show came out. It's based on a guy who's got a canceled show, said something shitty on Blue Sky. But here's what, again, I want to say. Don't celebrate after a day your boycott, because then your boycott's already dead. Because everybody goes, oh, boycott worked. Now I can get my Netflix back. Time to sign back up. We knocked 15 billion off their market cap. A boycott needs to be a long, sustained thing. You have to keep your Netflix canceled for like a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Never bring it back if you really care about boycotting this company. But it is insane to me. It is insane to me. Netflix stock. Let's see. What videos do we get just today? Let's see. Netflix stock collapses. Millions canceling Netflix. Elon Musk leads massive cancel campaign. Oh my God, they're falling apart. The stock's falling apart. I can't believe it. It's guys, it's been 1 day. It's been 1 day. Even with Bud Light, you guys are celebrating after a day, and you did manage to damage the brand. But then you know what happened? Y'all got tired. Y'all forgot to keep boycotting. You said, Bud Light's on sale. Who cares? And now Bud Light's basically back where it was. Netflix shares tank. From Timcast, they're tanking. Oh, the money's gone. The money's gone. Get out of Netflix now. You gotta get out. I would say this. Look, Netflix is already stupidly overpriced at $1,200. But if the conservative boycott does somehow bring the stock back down to some reasonable level, somehow gets it down to like $800 a share, I get to say I'd be scooping it back up, man. I don't think Netflix is going anywhere. I don't think there's enough of you guys upset about the gay cartoons to offset everybody else who's not paying attention. And that's the biggest thing you got to remember about these boycotts is they only work if you get normies to pay attention. Okay, the average person sitting at home is not following British Intel on Twitter. They're not following Libs of TikTok on Twitter. They don't care. They just want to log on and watch the Great British Bake Off. They don't think about this for more than 2 seconds. The Bud Light boycott worked because it reached the mainstream. It was mainstream news. It was real. It was sustained. Right now, this Netflix boycott is the thing for Libs of TikTok to talk about for a day and then immediately forget about it. I don't even think they're talking about it now. I think they're already done with it. Let's see. For 17 hours ago, we're compiling a video of people sharing why they canceled their Netflix account. Okay, they're going to make a little video. We'll see how that goes. But look, they're already talking about arrested people and ballots. They're not focused. They're not focused. I'm sure Elon Musk has already moved on. He's got something else to complain about. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see if Elon Musk can successfully cancel an already canceled television show. We'll find out. We'll find out if he's capable of it. Guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and make more videos. It's complicated. But I will say this. I got a new channel over on Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's an awesome app where you can buy magic cards, Pokemon cards, video games, all sorts of cool stuff. And if you look behind me, I got a bunch of magic cards, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be streaming on there a ton. I, right now, have so much crap that it's starting to, I'm drowning in it. I need to sell a bunch of this stuff so I can move. So I'm going to be selling off my video game collection. I'm going to be selling off my magic card collection. You guys are going to get some bargains. So go to whatnot.com. Use this link, whatnot.com/invite/Vito. What's crazy about this, they just give you $15. That's it. There's no strings attached. $15, take it, go on any channel. You don't even have to go to my channel. Buy yourself a couple packs of Pokemon cards. They're just giving it away. It makes no fucking sense, but that's user acquisition in the year of our Lord 2025. All right, guys, good luck with your Netflix boycott. I don't think you're gonna keep it up. I think it's gonna be like every other boycott, where you guys just get tired of it after a day. You just want to make the video talking about how they went woke and they got broke. And then 3 years later, the stock price is 4x'd from when you said they went broke. What an embarrassment. Tim Pool's a fucking idiot. All right, bye-bye.